I do. I tell you, I bipolar. And then last week, what would happen if you didn't take your medication? I said, well, I'd have a prolapse, and I wouldn't want to have a prolapse. I mean, a relapse. And I already have a prolapse, and I don't need a relapse. So, you know, when he gets you together with all of them, that's in a big meeting with Dr. Papana and about 7 other people sitting at a board conference table, and then they examine me together, and they decide what they're going to do with me.
You're by yourself
for
then?
Discharge reasons.
Are you by yourself when they do that? With that many around?
Yeah.
You're by yourself?
I'm by myself in the conference room with the conference
So
room.
all
of them are medical trained.
When are you going to be talking to him again, meeting with him again?
Every week we talk to them. Normally,
when do they got to make this?
Not every week. Not every
when
week.
do they got to make
There's
this?
no way it's every week because we got 30 patients just here, and he's got other places he's got to be too.
That's what I'm saying. Where is
They
everybody
don't do it every
here?
week. Oh, they're all in the day room right now. If I let you walk and see, they won't let you. But if you could just see, they're all in the day room right now. They're in their beds right now.
40 or 50 of them in this area?
This is where my room is, right down the block here. My room
All right,
is right
but you
down
got
the block.
that many in
So
this building?
It's right down here.
40 or 50 in this building?
When do they got to make this 6-month
We got
decision?
30 in this building.
Okay.
In this floor, it's
Okay.
30. Well, when they make the decision for me to be discharged, that's going to be up to Jack or to Dr. Pupana or to the whole staff in the conference room. That's when they're going to decide that I can take my medication, I'm stable on it, and then I can be discharged. But I have to reach a level 3 and I have to keep it. And they can even send me to Mama's house with a van, and she doesn't even have to drive and pick me up.
That's great.
And she doesn't have to have any more visits either.
And that's if you get to level 3.
3, right.
Level 3.
You have to
Okay.
convince them that you really want me. You really want me and that you can handle me.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, 'cause they're wanting to make sure you got
You
to
have to
support.
talk to them about it.
Okay.
You have to talk to them about it on the phone.
Great. Okay.
And then I can move from your house to California and get in an apartment, and then Jose can move in with me. Or we'll have to get married.
So they won't put you
which I'm not
with
interested in
me.
marriage.
See, in Jackson, Mississippi, they
I lose
lined
my
it a
benefits.
year that you had to
I
stay.
don't want to
Remember?
get married to anybody. I don't want to lose my medical benefits.
That's right. You know.
She said for 6 months that the courts committed me for 6 months. And I said, well, you know.
When was this? You said you got committed for 6 months.
They went to court on me just about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, she told me that.
They've already told you that.
Yeah.
You told me
Yeah.
about that.
But if you
6
get the
months
level
I
3,
signed in, then she can discharge me. She said, I have the power to discharge you myself. Dr. Bupana said that. She has the power to discharge me without the judge's signature.
between now and the next 6
In
months.
the next 6 months.
And so if
she
you move
said
to
she was going to discharge me sooner than 6 months.
So if you move to a level 3, and the mother's agrees to, convinces them that you can come there as a support network,
Yeah.
then you can leave.
Right. But
That's
I have to be careful with
That's
this
the plan.
medication, you know, because it's giving me the tremor thing now, and the needle is painful to the point where I kind of have a brain seizure. I don't have a physical seizure where I'm thrashing on the floor and biting my tongue, but I have a brain seizure. In the stroke feeling that it gives you.
Of the Invega, are you talking about the Invega or the
Invega and
Depakote?
Depakote.
Do you get that?
working
Do you get that feeling right after your injection, a day or two after your injection?
Yeah, the day of it.
The day of the injection.
And then also.
That's the Invega. Everything. The
Depakote
Depakote's
does
taken
it too.
orally.
Yeah, Depakote does it too. So I was going to think about going to court to fight for my rights to get off those 2 medicines, just stay on Seroquel and try to get on Tegretol or lithium. But it's probably best that I just leave that alone. And now that I've signed myself in, to just keep trying to take this medicine and see how long it takes for it to wear into my system, if it can wear into it.
And then work through that to a level 3.
Right. Because they're not going to put me on Tegretol lithium. And Seroquel increased it so much I'm exhausted. So it's just the way it is. You got to take medication. You don't get a choice.
I understand.
Once they deem
You're-
you mentally ill,
I understand.
you've got to take it.
You just got to play along and get along.
You just
So you
pretend
can move to your
that's
level
okay.
3, and then you're
Every
working.
day, everybody looks at the clock and can't wait to get out. Every day, everybody's like that
Wow.
here. I'm not the only person that wants out. Even the people who are severely ill and with psychosis that are common knowledge to all the rest of the patients that are psychosomatic
Everybody thinks
illnesses,
this might be the day I get
they
out.
want to get out too. There's
Wow.
nobody here that wants to be here. There's not one soul that drove herself here and put herself in this hospital. Not one. I can guarantee you that these are all involuntary committals.
Wow.
And if you knew the things that I have to listen to and the way that the women act,
Yeah.
it's
I know.
unbelievable
Yeah.
behaviors.
It probably is. I can imagine. But
You know, you've
and it's
got
on a
one
regular
that
basis too.
thinks that she's Jackie Onassis Kennedy, and then next minute she's acting like a floozy and dancing in front of us and just putting on a show like you wouldn't believe, trying to get every part of attention. And she's a Christian all of a sudden, and she's speaking in tongues in front of all of us, raising her hands up, and she's quoting scripture, and then next minute she's cursing God, she hates Jesus, and she's effing everybody out with the F-bomb. Same thing with the other one that's down the hall. She'll say that she's dissected a Martian in life, that she does look very odd. She has a mustache and a beard and growth like that. There's a lot of women here that have growth like that.
Is it because of the drugs, you
They
think?
shave their faces.
Wow. But is that a side effect of the medication,
know.
or is that just an imbalance they
I
had
don't
maybe
know.
before?
I don't have any idea, but I
Wow.
don't want it. I don't want
I
a
guess
mustache and
no,
a beard. But they have that. My roommate has it too, and she's a nice girl, but she has it. And she has a beard.
Wow.
She's pretty otherwise, but it's too much.
Please tell me what you want.
I wanna get some
Mary.
pictures before we leave, you and I.
Already.
No, don't worry about it.
No, the
The conditioner.
conditioner. What is that for your hair?
Yes,
or
hair
skin?
conditioner.
I got some at home and I don't
Yeah, you sent me
remember.
bottles of it, and I've used it all up.
I know that I got